This is All India Radio. The news read by Meera Gandhi Gulati. Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh has said that those responsible for the crime of killing and mutilating the bodies of Indian soldiers will have to be brought to book. Dr. Manmohan Singh said business with Pakistan cannot be as usual after the barbaric act along the line of control. Asked about Pakistan being in a denial mode, the Prime Minister hoped that Pakistan realizes this. Asked about the options vis-a-vis Pakistan, PM said it cannot be discussed in the open. Dr. Singh also said that there will be a statement by the government. Army Chief General Bikram Singh today asserted that the Indian Army is prepared to face all challenges to national security and foil the designs of the enemy. Addressing the 65th Army Day Parade in Delhi, the Army Chief also flagged the issue of human rights, saying Indian Army's record is the best in the world as far as human rights is concerned. General Singh said the Indian Army has kept its operational preparedness at the highest level in view of various challenges. Noting that the Indian Army personnel work in tough terrain like Siachen, General Singh said they discharge their duties in those areas while following the principles of war and human rights. Talking tough over the killing of 2 Indian Jawans by Pakistan Army on January the 8th in Mendar area of Jammu and Kashmir, the Army Chief had yesterday warned Pakistan that India reserves the right to retaliate at the time and place of its choosing. While talking about the modernization plan of the Army, including the induction of attack helicopters and other equipment in the force, General Singh said at the parade that the force understands the importance of human mind working behind the machine. Earlier, the President, the Prime Minister and the Defence Minister extended greetings to all serving personnel and ex-servicemen of Army on the day. The Army today accused Pakistan of committing 3 ceasefire violations after a brigadier-level flag meeting between the two countries, but said it will not act in haste or anger. Talking to reporters at Akhnur in Jammu and Kashmir, General Officer in Command Northern Command, Lieutenant General K.T. Parnaik said the Indian Army has a lot of options and is watching the developments closely. However, he ruled out a warlike situation. In Jammu and Kashmir, the Council of Ministers has been reshuffled. Of the 10 ministers sworn in today, 6 are of cabinet rank, while 3 have been made ministers of state with independent charge. The new ministers were administered oath of office in secrecy by Governor N.N. Vora at a simple function at Raj Bhavan in Jammu this evening. Out of the newly inducted ministers, 7 belong to the National Conference and 3 to the Congress. Senior National Conference leader Chaudhry Mohammad Ramzan and Ajay Sadhotra and noted Congress leader Ghulam Mohammad Mir have staged a comeback. The 7 ministers dropped include S.S. Salathia and Qamar Ali Akhun of National Conference and R.S. Chib of Congress. Pakistan Supreme Court has ordered the arrest of Prime Minister Raja Parvez Ashraf and 15 others over corruption allegations, raising fears of a political crisis just months ahead of general elections in the country. The Supreme Court order says that the Prime Minister and the others should be arrested and produced before the court within 24 hours. But analysts say the Prime Minister's lawyers may find ways of delaying his appearance. In Uttar Pradesh, the Juvenile Justice Board today rejected the juvenility claim of the prime accused of the infamous Ashiana gang rape case, which occurred in 2005 in Lucknow. The accused, belonging to a politically influential family, was pronounced an adult at the time of the crime after much deliberation by the board. The BSE Sensex rose 80 points to close at 19,987. The NSE Nifty gained 33 points to 6,057. And that is the end of this news bulletin.